Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!
Oh, what's in the box?
Because it's all part of the plan. Are you ready to load up?
Yes.
We're on video now. It's probably maybe not good to like. I do finger guns every time I say rapid fire. I don't know if you do that.
Well, I purposely just did it for video, but now you're saying now I'm ashamed.
Yeah, I'm just wondering like what the TOS are on finger guns.
Oh.
You know what I mean? They're not lethal. Yeah. So.
No.
All right.
They're not even. I didn't even load mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just loaded mine, but I'll pretend I didn't, and we'll move on to rapid fire. Okay. So, I'll tell you a little bit about a movie I watched called Killing Them Softly, which I think you saw, right? I think you've talked about it on the podcast.
Oh, the Brad Pitt movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Came out in 2012. I just want to ask really quick before I start this, if you could describe the movie in one word, what would you say?
Oh, my God. Good. I'm so sorry. I forget how I would describe it. I don't know. I really liked Gandolfini's in it, right? I liked him.
No, he's not.
What?
Wait. No,
James
he's not.
Oh, wait. What am I thinking?
Oh, wait. Yeah, he is. I'm sorry. Yes, he is.
Okay.
Totally
is Brad Pitt a
his
hitman
character
in this movie?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
I completely forgot about it. Anyways. Okay.
What word did you want me to say?
Well, I didn't necessarily want you to say a specific word, but the only thing I could remember about this movie, you're the only person I know that's watched it, and I thought you said that you thought it was boring.
Oh, I might have said, because there are parts where it's really exciting, but they're just, sorry, yeah.
It's totally understandable.
Okay.
And there's a lot of parts that I agree, but I did enjoy the movie. I kind of wish they had just done better when it came out. One thing that's weird watching it now is I didn't realize how like political it is. There's like constantly like bits of Obama talking. It's all about like the economy and everything. And Because I think it takes place in 2008, right? Oh, maybe it takes place in 2008. Anyways, I think it's still worth watching. It's still a good movie. Brad Pitt's a hitman. Pretty cool character. Also Ben you know his name. Mendelsohn?
Oh, yeah, Ben.
Right?
Yeah, Ben Mendelsohn.
Yeah, he's very sweaty, but he does very good acting. So I liked it. It's a thumbs up.
Because I was trying to remember the film that I talked about, Monsters. The main character, his name's Scoot McNairy. His real name's John Marcus. Excuse me, John Marcus McNairy. But he's like the very nervous. The guy that's like being the main guy that's like being like right. I think is he the one? Is he who's Brad Pitt's after or whatever? Yeah, but I liked him a lot too.
Nice. But yeah, they took a couple wrong turns.
For sure. Wrong turn, man. This movie, it's a reboot. What did you watch the Wrong Turn films?
I think I've seen just the first one.
Okay, because there's 6 or 7 of them.
There's like a lot, yeah.
Yeah. And I think this is written by the guy that did the first 3. Let me research team this really quick. Or maybe directed by, because now I'm looking and it looks like maybe this guy just wrote like Halloween 4 and some other things. No, I'm sorry. He did. He wrote the original Wrong Turn. So he comes back to write this one. But what I feel like, if you like those films for the craziness that they are, completely understanding that they're pretty batshit, and at some point it just becomes like the Saw franchise where you're just in it for the kills more than anything. It has cool kills, but it doesn't have any of the original characters or idea of inbred families. Like that's all completely. It's now like a cult, and so you don't have the famous. I think it's Three Finger and like One Eye and whatever all these characters were from the first ones, because they essentially all revolve around that family, whether it's prequels or sequels. This one, it's a reboot, and I guess it's fine for what it is, but I feel like it should have just not been associated with Wrong Turn whatsoever. So
yeah, it's kind of weird. It's a pretty big departure, I feel like.
It definitely is. I mean, they've still they've still got the woods idea, but then the whole thing. I'll just spoiler alert really quick, rapid fire. It ends up being like the people in the woods end up being not even like bad. Like end up like we were trying to help you, but then you attacked us. I don't know, kind of stupid. Just complete departure from what it was.
Yeah.
Because I was excited for it to be more of the same. So
right.
Yeah. So it had some right turns, had some wrong turns, mostly wrong turns though, and a ton of crime scenes really with all the kills.
Crime scenes everywhere. Any vanishings? Sorry. So okay, I'm talking about crime scene and vanishing at Cecil Hotel, which is a 4-part. I guess it's a docuseries. I don't know. There's a lot of these on Netflix now, so I feel like I'm treating them as like short films or documentaries, but they're really docuseries. Anyways, I can't remember who directed or did anything with this. Oh, that's right, Joe Berlinger, and that's the reason I brought it up. He did the it's either the Bundy tapes or the Ted Bundy tapes, which I talked about before. And then it's so weird, he did that, and then in the same year he did the extremely wicked, shockingly evil, and vile.
Wait,
with Zac Efron.
Yeah, so he did a documentary and then a real movie about Bundy.
Yeah, and they came out in the same year. Guy was really into Ted Bundy, I guess. So, anyways, he did this docuseries. It's 4 parts. All I just want to say is like he's like extremely talented at making an interesting true crime docuseries. So if you're into that kind of thing, this guy like just really does his research and makes it extremely entertaining. It feels so weird to say that and like it's fucked up, but it's really interesting.
I mean, do you feel like this is objective as well as entertaining? Or do you feel like he has an agenda? Or not really an agenda so much as he, there's a certain way. Because I know this is the story about, really quickly, I didn't watch this, but this is sort of a famous story about a woman who sort of mysteriously turned up in like a water barrel, whatever, on top of like a hotel after there was video from the hotel of her acting very strange. Some people say she was avoiding somebody. Some people say it was because she was off her meds. And then she ended up dead and disgustingly found because the water tasted weird, I guess. Ugh.
Yeah.
People be drinking her dead body. But I guess, sorry, I just had to say that because do you feel like he was pushing one way or the other about how it happened or just completely giving you the facts and letting you decide?
A little bit of both. Okay, and now I know this is rapid fire, but...
but I'm very curious about this.
Okay. The reason I say a little bit of both is I think that this guy, like, and obviously his whole team, everyone he works with, it's not like he's the only one that works on it, but I think that he, like, really does his research and knows that he knows more than most people about this case, which is already well known, right?
Yeah.
So I think a little bit is kind of, what would be the word? Not showing off, but just saying, like, what I'm making is really in depth. Like, behold, my work is super fucking in depth. There's another part of it that I do think is a bit objective. I feel like he kind of exposes cyber sleuths. People who thought they were like figuring out this case. Because there's a couple people, as you watch the documentary, there's a couple people whose like lives they almost fucking ruined because these internet people are like tracking them down, and they're like, oh, they checked into the hotel on this date. And then they're like, messaging them and spamming their inboxes with like, you fucking murderer. And these are people who are like, yeah, I checked into the hotel a year before this woman stayed there. Like, what the fuck?
Seriously, fuck you.
So there's a little bit of a part there, but it's hard to explain because you maybe don't realize at first when these cyber sleuths are introduced, they're interviewed. You almost kind of think like, oh, they're a part of this docuseries. Like they know these are really smart people. They're really doing their research too. And then as you go on, you're like, oh no, he's kind of exposing these people. These people are kind of like fucking disgusting scum. So yeah, I would say like a little, and there's a couple. That's like the best example. There's a couple other little things that are like I said, a bit objective, but overall, I would say it's pretty balanced.
Okay.
Yeah. It's really interesting. And actually, I'm surprised you knew a lot about this case. I remember like the name and when it happened, like the hotel, but I didn't know all those details that you did before I watched.
Yeah, I had kind of forgot about it, but then once this became like a series and I saw it advertised or whatever, it was like, oh my god, it all came like rushing back to me about this whole thing that happened. And I've seen the video. It's pretty disturbing. Not like in a
it is.
gross way, just in a very...
No, it's just weird.
Yeah,
it's like very strange.
Very weird.
And yeah, they talk about it a lot. Sorry, I could talk about this a lot more than I realized. But anyways, rapid fire. So yeah, vanished at the hotel.
Ooh, good luck.
On top of hotels, there's so many birds. Birds who are of prey.
Well, actually, I want you to incorporate in the fantabulous anticipation of one Harley Quinn.
Oh boy, you're gonna be here a while.
Okay. So this will be like honestly the most rapid fire probably I've ever done, other than Wonder Woman. I was like, it's as bad as you expect or whatever. Because I already talked about this. It's just a great film. I watched it again because it's so fucking fun.
Okay, I thought you had seen it, and I was like,
yeah.
I was like, did I deja vu? Groundhog Day?
No,
Episode
yeah,
66?
definitely. I talked about this, I think, on my main screen, and maybe I watched it again because of just the Snyder Cut and stuff coming up and whatever. I don't know. Maybe I was just like in a DC mood. But this is just like it's such a fun fucking film.
Dude, that makes me really happy because I still haven't seen it. But you having watched it twice, that's when I know that I need to watch it as soon as we're done recording.
And I'll admit, I'm not one for I really don't like rewatching films. So this I just put on. Like, I put on my other monitor while I was, like, playing a game or whatever, but then I definitely found myself pausing my game to be like, oh, wait, no, I gotta watch this again. Hold on, I gotta rewind. I gotta watch that again. Yeah, super fun. So, just, like, honestly, they knocked it out of the park with this one. So, but,
nice.
Yeah, that's all I have for Rapid Fire, though.
Yeah, same here.